Hi, you guys. First things first, forgive me for sounding like this. I'm under the weather. But today we are making red peas soup. Okay, so right here, I'm just sorting through the peas to make sure there's no deformed looking peas. Pick the odd ones out, fish through them, and see what doesn't look too good. Okay, so right here I am um, just like washing the peas. This is not the soaking process yet. We'll get to the soaking process, but I'm just washing the peas with regular tap water, draining them off a few times. Um, yeah, wash them down, massage them a little bit, get any debris off. Yes, get in there and massage those peas, guys. Rub them down, give them a nice bath. Okay? So here I'm showing you guys that I use spring water to soak my peas overnight. I just empty, I think maybe about 4 bottles of spring water. And when it comes to soaking the peas, you guys, you want the water to come up well over the peas because they're going to swell up. Okay, so I forgot to mention in the beginning that we are going to be putting these in a crock pot, a slow cooker. You can, of course, make this on the stove, but I opted for the slow cooker. This is the next morning. The peas are nice and swollen. See, they absorb maybe like half of the water, but they're ready to go into the crock pot. Here I go pouring in the peas, water, and all that they soaked in overnight. That's all good juice. Use it all. And here I am. I'm showing you guys. I'm adding more spring water to the pot only because it's a soup. We need broth, so fill her up. Yeah, so what you're gonna do here is just cover the pot and let it do its thing. Turn it on high and pretty much wait for them to start to get tender. I left it for maybe 5 hours, I want to say. So yeah, just check on it every once in a while, give it a good swirl, make sure nothing's sticking, and you can just test your peas once in a blue. Pull one out, pinch it to see how tender it is, and use your best judgment. So those weren't ready. I'm gonna continue to keep cooking it and wait until they get tender. Here I'm showing you the veggies that I'm gonna put in my soup. Okay guys, we got that onion diced up. Fun fact, if you do not want to cry while cutting onions, turn on an eye on the stove and cut your onion next to the eye. So here I'm checking the peas once again to see if they're tender, stirring it constantly, and you can see the color from the peas is leaching off into the water. So this is where we're getting our red broth. Okay, so I am checking the peas again, and I appreciate this consistency of the pea. I don't want it too soft because the peas are going to continue to cook. So now I'm adding in my diced onion. So here we have the Jamaican sweet potato chopped up. The difference between an American and a Jamaican sweet potato is that the Jamaican one has white flesh with a reddish skin, and the American has the orange flesh with the reddish brown skin. And the Jamaican sweet potato is more starchier, and it can hold in a broth, so it won't become as soft as the orange sweet potato. But I'm putting in both. And right here, I'm just dumping in a russet potato. I honestly didn't have many ingredients. It's just like a potluck. I used what I had in the kitchen, and yeah, I put a russet potato in there also. Now I am on to making dumplings, spinners as they call it, out of spelt flour, which I prefer, but all that I'm using in this video can be tweaked to your liking. So if you want to use whatever type of flour, if you want to use tap water to make your broth, it's all up to you. After you're done making your dumplings and rolling them, not too thick, but thin like that, like little fingers, dump them in. And here are some colored carrots that I'm going to drop in as well. Okay, so here I'm throwing in some garlic cloves. I don't even remember how many, maybe like five, and some fresh thyme, of course, thyme, some turmeric, excuse me, lots and lots of turmeric. I love turmeric. You can never go wrong with turmeric. I put both ginger root and the ginger powder in the soup as well. Garlic, some like total seasoning. It's just a mix up, mash up of some things. This garlic ginger paste that I get from the Asian Mart that I appreciate, and this sauteed onion, better than bouillon, super good. I literally put this in everything. And of course, some Scotch bonnet pepper sauce. I don't think I had any Scotch bonnet peppers on hand, so I had to improvise and use the sauce, but it still was nice and spicy. Here I'm dropping in a can of coconut milk. Yummy, nice and creamy. Okay, so once you add your spices, you're going to want to mix it up a little bit, and then you're going to want to let it sit and start to blend all together, cook all together, and let all those flavors marry each other.
2,000 years later.
Um, Coming back to the soup, and it looks like everything is getting pretty tender. I probably left it for another 2 hours, maybe three. I can't really remember, but give or take, maybe two or three. But yeah, that broth is thickening up and it's looking more like a soup. Here it is plated up. Oh my gosh, it was so good, you guys. Yeah, I enjoyed it. But like I said, I used what I had on hand. I didn't have everything that I usually put in there, but I made do. I didn't have a lot of flour, but I made whatever little dumplings, spinners that I could with the flour that I had. Um, oh my gosh, I love whole garlic cloves, so I can just eat them whole like that. If you guys can, you guys can take them out. But yeah, here's the finished product. And that's me bussing it down. It was so yummy, you guys. And that broth is everything. Once you add that coconut milk, it just brings it to like this rich consistency that is just so yummy.
Here I am trying it. Well, not trying it because I'm halfway through the bowl, but I'm just letting you guys know it's so tasty. I hope you guys can make this on your own. It's super duper easy. The fact that you make it in a slow cooker is it just makes everything better. Try it, guys.